You done fucked it up!
Hello! It's Nickel B.
What up, world? It's your girl, Superwoman.
Top of the morning to you, laddies! My name is Jacksepticeye!
Okay, what's up, guys? Lawma5 here, also known as Joker, and welcome back to another exciting session of blind readings with the Blunderbolts!
Yo, we back, fucker! No one else? Okay.
No? Apparently not.
Live from the fallout within the fallout.
Might be going rough on your end, but it's rough on all ends, especially for Lollipop, also known as Lauren.
Yeah, I'm still working.
Kakai, also known as Chris.
I've only just got to get back at work. Thank God.
And newest member to the Blunders, amidst all this chaos, it is... Introduce yourself, Sciencer.
I'm known as the Siberus, but that's the name I go by. I'm Corey, and yeah, I've not been at work for a while. It's been interesting, actually, to say the least.
Indeed, indeed. Well, we hope you aren't all terribly bored during this time, but hopefully we can help with that. How? Well, you see, we're going to read through a random episode of an anime. Oh, but it's not the anime itself, not random. You guys voted, it won by one singular vote, Monster Musume. And it might not have been random because I might have been drawn to this episode because of a certain thing that happens in this episode, but we hope you enjoy it all the same. We're going to go through it.
What was the name? I thought Konosuba was gonna win.
Konosuba wasn't on it because we did Konosuba last time.
What was the other one that I voted for then?
Oh no.
Oh God!
What did I vote for? And
what did I even do?
But yes, we're going to go through the script and read it with random voices and impressions, chosen by each other from our wide lists, and I don't think anyone cares really at this point. You're just clicking through the video. Alright, slow down, cowboy. So, we're going to take a second to choose those impressions, but Skype says I'm going to choose for Chris is going to choose for Corey's going to choose for Lauren, and Lauren's going to choose for me. Doesn't matter, we're all going to choose for each other at some point, but we'll be right back with you. Until then...
Impressions.
Alright, we're back, so... For Kimihito, I'll be doing Yugi's grandpa from Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. For Rakanera, we got Lauren doing Princess Peach from the Mario series. For Centaur, we got Corey doing Whis from Dragon Ball Super. For Mia, we got Chris doing Oogie Boogie from The Nightmare Before Christmas. For Mara, we got Lauren doing Asui Suyu from My Hero Academia. For Poppy, I'll be doing Ross from Monsters Incorporated. And finally for Sue, we got Chris doing Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. So, without further ado, let's get to it! My bowels aren't working again.
Oh, good morning, Master.
Are you my late wife? Why are you here, Whis? I'd understand Oogie being here with his big fat sack. Oh, that big fat sack reminds me of the old... Oh, there he is. But why are you here?
What was good, huh?
Yes.
That was pretty good, honey.
I'm glad you liked it. My fingers almost fell off while cooking it, though. Hopefully one of them didn't land in it.
Just a second there, Princess Peach. What do you mean by honey? Aren't you being too friendly for someone you just moved in?
Oh my! I am the princess after all. Should I call him darling as well then?
Oh, Princess Peach, take this! Oh.
Titles are too formal. Just call me Peach. Bing bong, Peach.
Well, I'll just get that slug lady too.
What's this? It's so much fun. Big Sis Peach, you're amazing.
Boing, boing.
Big Sister Peach? Is that me? I've only ever been called Princess from Mario.
Never mind. She's no help at all.
What ocean are you from?
I'm not a crab. I'm a princess.
That's okay. I have the ultimate weapon. Whis.
Oh, good grief. I have no objections to Lady Peach living here, so long as she keeps her crabs well away from everyone else, including myself.
What?
I don't sense anything wrong like I did with the Lady Tsuyu. I mean, she was a tad bit wet and is in the ocean. Surprisingly, she didn't have any crabs either.
Ah! I flashbacks! Ah!
Oh, forgive me. Go ahead, please. Right on my back as I teleport us away.
I'm not riding you. I can't climb even a single foot anymore. Oh, what's the matter? You're being very assertive. Are you after my money again? But you
How
don't-
can you say that? You are my master. I would not be after your money. Accompanying you at all times is my duty, much like with Lord Beerus, but he is asleep currently and, well, doesn't want to be
I wish I
disturbed.
was,
But you must allow me to remain by your side.
but I'm going to the bathroom and you don't want to see what happens to an old man's bowels these days.
Well, please forgive me.
I'll really have no objections to that good-for-nothing pink blob over there.
No, none at all.
She's definitely up to no good. She even looks shady. I bet she even does the worst kinds of cosplay.
The
Ever
worst
heard of Bowsette?
Bowsette? What did...
Who
I-
said
as well-
Bowsette? I got a boner now and I don't know what to do with it.
Oh,
Ah,
dear me.
that boner should be mine.
Look, Oogie Boogie, you mustn't judge anyone on their appearance. Or cosplays they do, even if they did end up making them from bin bags. No matter whom they are. It is shameful. We, non-humans and angels in my case, should know better than anyone to not judge people on appearances, though I must say Goku was a tad bit of a strange individual when I first met him. The master!
Darling.
I'm so sorry. Honey came barging into the bathroom. I was surprised and accidentally tied him up.
What a lie! You were lying in wait for him.
Oh, dear Lord. Very well, however, please lock the door when you use the bathroom next time, otherwise someone might have an unexpected accident.
What? Wait!
I'm exhausted. More than usual, in fact. What's going on with Whis and, Big Sister Peach Teach needs, what is this? I can't move. My body's stiffening up. Oh, wait, that's not new at all.
We're finally alone.
Big Sister Peach, son?
Is that my name now? Not that I mind.
What are you doing? It's been too long since I've talked to a lady. You are a lady, right?
Of course I am. And how about a romantic rendezvous?
Wake up, damn it! Wake up!
Honey, you're looking for a spouse, right? But you haven't laid a finger on any of them. Are you the passive type?
Marmalade!
If that's true, your big sister will show you the way. Now let's have some fun. Those little pests won't get in our way.
If only my blue eyes white dragon wasn't torn in half. Actually, it isn't so bad.
Oh my, you're already so hard.
Well,
Wow, you cut it into pieces. Was that necessary?
I heard someone said something was hard, and I had to check it out.
And isn't that a fake staff? Isn't that my staff? No, wait, that's not my staff. Never mind.
Come with me.
Huh, I think she might be more dangerous than I am.
Please, stop! I'm getting a hernia. Wait, is this the third or the fourth hernia this week? Either way, I'm gonna fall. Where are you taking me?
I'm taking you somewhere far from home. If she's trying to sink her fangs into you, my master, it would be better to have a good day.
I'm off, honey. Oh,
Oh, it kicked.
let me feel. the smell scent of a brand new card. Alright.
Hell!
That's the end of Act 1.
Oh my god!
It's the end of Act 1, and Jesus. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
Well, I kicked it.
Okay.
What caused Lawrence to have the reading? Act 1!
So for Act 2 now, it's time to switch things around. Oh, Skype, why you do this to me? Who did pick for who last time? I picked for Chris, that means Chris, you're picking for me. Who picked for me? Lauren, that means I'm picking for Lauren. Lauren's picking for Corey, and Corey's picking for Chris. So, be ready for Act 2, because we certainly weren't ready for Act 1. We'll be right back with you. Until then...
Impressions.
Chris, don't steal my shtick!
I'll steal anyone's stick!
Impressions, yeah.
Alright, we're back, so... For Kimihito, we got Chris doing SpongeBob from SpongeBob. For Centauri, I'll be doing Prince Charming from Shrek 2. For Ragnar, we got Corey doing Alucard from Hellsinger Bridge. For Fug Leader, we got Laura doing Kanna from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. For Fug Leader's Girlfriend, we got Chris doing Krillin from Dragon Ball Z Bridge. For Fog, I'll be doing Todd Howard. For me, we got Corey doing Master Roshi from Dragon Ball series. And for the Police Officer, we got Lauren doing Hinata from Naruto. So, without further ado, let's get to it! These stairs... The curious stares directed at non-humans. I'm just not a peasant, not even a human. Most of them mean no harm, I'm sure, but the stares of those looking at someone unlike themselves are piercing and excruciatingly so. Look at these giant titties, Mummy! Oh!
I don't think that's why they're staring at you.
We non-peasants are constantly subjugated to these stares.
No, I don't think.
We know better than anyone how painful those stares are. And yet I have judged Lady... What's her name again? Lady Alucard on his appearance.
But thanks to you, I was...
Regardless, viewing him that way is unforgivable. I came here representing Mummy, and yet I'm not worthy of representing her.
Hey! Those are some huge boobs! Lady Tori's got boobs that big! And her lower body's a horse! That's freaky!
It was an accident in Mummy's lab. Shut up.
Is that a centaur? And a prince? Huh, neat. I bet you can only do it from behind. I like doing it from behind. Now, these guys again? And they brought friends too. Ah, jeez.
See, all of this just works. We're gonna need 16 times the detail on those tits.
Yeah, I'd like to milk those!
Me too!
My good friend SpongeBob, I'm not calling anyone master. I cannot understand the words of these bores. Let us leave this place with haste.
Huh, is that our boyfriend?
Can he even satisfy her? I should not be saying these lines, I'm a child!
Can I even satisfy you?
I'm a child!
Now, I've heard some things online about how his penis does not work. But believe me when I say that is a tiny virgin wiener.
We're not talking about mine. She'd need a horse.
Do you want to be cut to pieces? I shall slice you down where you stand.
Prince Charm! Whoa!
Oh, you sure about that? I thought you couldn't hurt humans. Besides, I'm a dragon. I will fuck your shit up.
She really can, you know.
Be a good little virgin. Ugh, SpongeBob!
We'll just ignore your lower half, and you'll have to serious us with those tits.
Prince Charms!
What? What's this?
Well, this looks fun. Mind if I join in? I have a bit of experience with people.
None of this works.
Well, do you know what will happen if you touch me? If I talk to the right people, you will.
Look, if I touch you, I'm going away for a long time. And I just wanted to go take a walk. But really, You think you're going to get the chance to tell anyone? You know, honestly, how can you let this trash do this to you? I mean, really, there's a child, dragon, child thing, and there's people that you associate with you being lesser than yourself, and honestly, I'm just absolutely baffled. You're a prince.
But the interspecies exchange bill!
It's fine, as long as no one finds out. I'm pretty good at hiding bodies.
In any case, thank you. You saved...
Oh, I'm only allowed to torment my honey. No one else is allowed to. Because I want to have my fun. And my fun is very fun. Shall we spend the night somewhere, honey? I could take you to a tower or two. Maybe I could let my hair down, and you could grab onto me. And pull very tightly on me.
Would that be a pride girl there?
Well, that, what?
I'm so distracted, I shall cast your head from your shoulders!
Well, you know how the song and dance goes. But oh, hey, blows of a head are no laughing matter. Well, actually, it is. It's happened twice already.
I'm grateful and don't mean to discriminate, but I still hate you!
Huh?
Don't touch my SpongeBob! It's my Spongy Wongy and my Spongy Wongy alone! It's not your plaything!
God, I wish that were me.
What have I done? There could be no greater rudeness to my Spongy! I must return to my mumsy. Oh, Spongy, thank you for everything.
Whoa! Chill out, cereal!
So you finally spoke your mind. You're too serious, you know. So I just hate it when people pretend nothing's wrong. You haven't trusted me this whole time. I mean, no one trusts me, but that's not the point. But you said you had no objections. It was obnoxious. Since I'm so large, I can easily beat up humans. It's natural for you to be on your guard, but is that discrimination? People are free to like and dislike all they want. Like I like taking long walks in the park, and other things. So you don't like me. Isn't that normal? Pretending to get along is just hypocritical. If you don't like me, that's fine. Well, shall we go home then? Shooting all these webs has made me hungry.
I'll make some Krabby Patties then.
He got me. I couldn't respond. It's true I don't like him, but...
Come on, this way already. I want to get home and watch my shows on Netflix.
Whoa! Don't push so much. It's dangerous.
Ooh, you're so warm.
It seems I can trust him. Mr. Alucard, sir, please allow me to repay you somehow. I will not be satisfied otherwise.
Well, in that case, call me Lady Alucard. And bend over.
What?
Oh my.
Oh my! I'm gonna be getting home and watching reading my magazines. What gave that
Big
away?
sister Alucard!
No, but I've always wanted to try tying her up. And besides, she said anything.
Enjoyed. I brought this upon myself. Oh, I must discipline my immature heart, but...
Oh, just shut up and let me fuck you!
I really do hate him.
Oh, please, this is just hate sex. Mon Musume!
Alright, that's the end of that act.
Oh boy!
And...
Is it hot here? Did it just get to be me?
Oh, yes. For Act 3.
I'm so glad I chose Roshi for the envelope.
Act 3, oh dear.
This is a doozy.
Yeah, if you thought the past two acts were a doozy, it's about to get heated up.
It's the spicy!
It's about to get Corona-y in here.
Now you dated this video, Joker.
I already dated when I chose which episode to do. Anyway, for the final act, I'll be deciding for Corey. Corey's going to be deciding for me. Lauren for Chris, and Chris for Lauren. We're gonna be right back with you. We might be a while, but this is why we pause the recording so that I don't have to edit all this. So, until then...
Impressions!
Pressure.
Also impressions.
Alright, we're back. So, for Kimihito, we got Corey doing Sebastian Michaelis from Black Butler. For me, we got Laura doing Amy Bruce from the Sonic series. For Sue, I'll be doing Skeletor from He-Man. For Centauri, we got Chris doing Grell Sutcliffe from Black Butler. For Smith, we got Chris doing Dr. Dubin Smash from Phineas and Ferb. For Poppy, we got Lauren also doing from Black Butler. Elizabeth Mitford. From Era, we got Corey doing Cooler from the Dragon Ball Z Bridge movies. For Ragnar, I'll be doing Pinky from Pinky in the Brain. And finally, for Zombina, we got Corey doing Arnold Schwarzenegger. Without further ado, let's get to it!
Musume.
What? Darling, you caught a cold? Darling, hang in there. Are you okay, Sebastian? Don't worry, darling. I, Amy, will take care of you. Darling, you're sweating. Shall we get you out of those clothes? Or would you like to give this nurse a shot?
You get away from my Bassie, you skank! Stop right there, everyone! Get out of the room right now! Bassie-kun might be contaminated and must be quarantined. We fear it could be a mutated virus. Corona, they call it.
And
It's
that's
a powerful
one
new
shot.
virus that mutates quickly and is capable of infecting non-humans. Get out! It could lead into a pandemic and threatens the future of non-humans and humankind, and we're all fucked. But what about my Bassie? Oh, he and I were meant to be. Don't worry, I'll take care of him instead.
You will?
I've got piles of work to do, Inator. But for the sake of preventing infection, I have no choice.
Smith, we've got tons of work to do. Where are you? I need you now. Get down here now. Get down.
She's using this as an excuse to skip work. First you pay the platypus. For
I thought so. We'll have to take care of our darling ourselves. Yay!
Wait! The doctor had a valid point. It would be terrible if we got infected.
That would certainly be tragic, much like my brother being killed by a dirty monkey. Cooler. This is happening because I made you sick. Don't worry about me. You must live on for me. And tell my brother that he's a prick. Cooler!
If only there was someone who couldn't get infected.
Oh, excuse me, Bessie.
Grell. My eyes are... Skeletor. I thought I heard Grell's voice.
Oh, Bessie, can you hear me? We cannot approach him because we could become infected. Therefore,
We're going to have Skeletor take care of you. Oh, Bessie! Got it, Bone Boy?
Therefore, we're going to have Skeletor take care of you. Oh, Bessie!
Oh, brilliant idea for Grell. You're so smart.
But the problem is, how should we teach Skeletor to take care of him? I mean, look at him. He's all bones.
Indeed.
Annoying bones.
Dino, perhaps we could have Skeletor learn how by having him pretend to be the master.
Oh, great idea. First, we'll show her how to take his temperature.
Skeletor, henshin!
Oh, God damn it.
That is Skeletor, right?
Wait, did he always have disability?
I'm not quite sure.
Not really in my notebook.
Wow! He looks just like him.
Okay, Skeletor. Pay attention. Ooh. Touch your foreheads together like this and feel his the temperature and red hot steaming love. It's come to me. Ah! You're so hot. You must be around 42 degrees Celsius. So hot!
Wow, that feels so nice and cool. Not feeling so warm anymore.
Whoops! I'm leaking dark magic!
Wait, Skeletor! I know they always does this, but it could be deadly when I'm sick. Especially if I...
Whoops! Sorry, let me turn that off. You must be around 42 degrees Celsius!
Oh, shut up, you tart!
Master, I shall take care of you next.
Mero?
When the Frieza species are sick, unlike my brother, we take medicinal baths and ponds with medicinal herbs dissolved in them, usually made from monkeys. With enough exposure, they cure any illness, apart from my pathetic, pin-proper brother, who just does that weird, Dalek thing. I have no idea. When does this will work?
So cold. How long am I supposed to sit here for?
You'll make a complete recovery in about a week. And pick up that phone, cause I fucking called it.
A week? That won't cure me. I'll be killed. It'll kill me sitting in here for a week.
You're all useless. This is my time to shine. When you're sick, you need nutrients.
Nutrients?
Ta-da! Amy rose a special white porridge.
It looks decent enough.
I practice every day to feed it to my darling Sonic.
Is this rice porridge? I've never seen it before. Looks like the entrails of a beetle or something.
Would you like to try it?
May I? As they say in some other land, itadakimasu.
Big brother, this potion will give you a character, but in exchange you will experience the hellish pain of being part of a Dragon Ball movie.
I was careful in choosing the ingredients too. White rice, white onions, white sesame, boiled water, Chinese cabbage, white plums, white bait swan, white egret, and white chocolate.
White porridge isn't porridge with white ingredients.
Swan, white egret, and white chocolate.
Eating that could actually kill me.
Don't ask how I digested it.
Did you eat this on the way here? Ow! I know you said not to ask, but how would you eat that? You'd have to have one hell of a stomach. And you don't have a hell of a stomach.
If Brooke from One Piece can eat, so can I, bitch.
You're helpless, aren't you?
Yes. CL! Oh, where's my darling CL? Anyway, now it's Lizzie's turn.
Just please, let me sleep.
My darling wings are so sweet and warm and awesome. Sleeping against them would feel nice.
That's true, they do look warm, and did you say awesome?
So, Skeletor, sweetie, sleep next to him for me. Sleep next to him for me.
Are you trying to sleep next to me or eat me? What the heck did they teach you, Skeletor?
Get away! I in the way, not helping!
What is this? This is terrifying!
Get away from him! Why are you getting in the way? You're not helping anything. This image is absolutely unforgivable. Why? It's just Skeletor.
Yes, it is, but... Oh, Bessie.
I want to do extreme things to him too. You'll get a chill if you're covered in sweat. I'll wipe the sweat off with my whole body. Does that feel good, darling?
Stop! How inappropriate. You just need to warm him up with your body. Since ancient times, warming up a man's body has been a woman's job. Or a soul reaper's, rather. So there's nothing inappropriate about this. Besides, like ghosts, A Grim Reaper's normal body temperature is 38 degrees Celsius. Mine's much hotter. Therefore, we're in a perfect temperature for warming. Heat, passion, and red love for warming a person. But because my current body temperature could burn you, I'm terribly sorry. But I'd appreciate if you'd let me off the hook this time. Bassy!
If he transforms back into my darling Sonic, I'll do it after all.
No, I shall do it.
I'll do it to my darling Seattle.
Listen, just give it a rest. There'll be trouble if Skeletor learns something strange, right? Point. Huh? Narf! He's gone! Henshin Oppay!
Where are you, Skeletor? Why does my head feel like it's rested up against bones?
Making cute noises.
No, hang on. What did they teach you? If you're going to be one hell of a butler, that's not how you do it. I can't take it anymore. Ugh.
I shall now use the finger above my head to go into your memories, and now we will travel back to the past.
Skeletor, you know you can't head out by yourself. You're on the 12 weeks of staying indoors. You have no immune system, let alone skin or anything else. Everyone's worried about you, in case you catch the coronavirus. Did you get stuck because of the rain? Or because of the quarantine? Here, use this. It'll give you one hell of a boner. It's cold. Let's hurry home. We'll get sick out here. Probably people walking near us closer to 2 meters. Don't go outside by yourself anymore, alright? I was worried about you too. I really hope this is water. Skeletor, what are you doing? I feel better. Did you just feed me bone marrow? Did you stay up this late to take care of me? Oh, thank you, Skeletor. I figured patting him would have been fine, but that actually hurt my fingers. Now, what are you all doing?
Darling, how are you? Are you okay, Sebastian?
I'm feeling all better now. Thanks to Skeletor and his, I'm assuming, bone marrow.
What?
Well, that's amazing, Skeletor.
No, you got sick because of me. I'm sorry, but I'm okay. After all, Sebastian Michaelis, #1 waifu! I mean husbando, definitely husbando.
Wait, what?
Ignore me!
Huh? Skeletor?
Where did that come from? Aside from your mouth, you don't have a voice box either.
Is it because we taught her all those words?
Because she ate the freaking pink hedgehog's cooking?
Wait, you love him? Another rival? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You were just speaking!
Ugh, you're so loud! Ooh, this room is quarantined! What are you all doing here?
Good morning, Dr. Doofenshmirtz. We were just, breaking quarantine, it would seem.
Huh? I think I have the symptoms. I'd be really grateful if you could come and take care of me.
I wish we could. We really wish we could, but we don't want to start a pandemic. We need to make sure that you're staying quarantined and staying in for 2 weeks incubation period. And after that, it will be a case of seeing if the coronavirus has taken over your body. I'm so sorry, but we have to leave you, and we'll keep in touch with you on the internet and various other social medias because we cannot get affected. I'm so sorry. We need to get out. Get out. Get out.
Don't forget to wash your hands too. Curse you, coronavirus! Achoo!
This script was milk fucking dry.
It was perfect.
Not
Alright.
bones.
That's the end of the reading. God damn it.
Joker, how long have we been recording?
Almost an hour and 20 minutes.
That's it?
Yeah.
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 I mean, that's not counting the aftermath of us talking afterwards and choosing the impressions of the week, which, by the way, we're going to do right now. Before we do anything further, we're going to cut off here and be right back with you. Hembenschke.
Joker, have you unpaused?
Yes, I've unpaused. We have unpaused. 1709, 1710, 1711. And we're back, so everyone put down your answers in 3, 2, 1. Hembenschke. And as usual, I'm first. Why?
No, you're not. Chris is it?
No, I'm first on my end.
Yeah, Joker's first on my end.
Well, not on mine.
Same
Anyway.
here, actually.
Skype?
Well, fuck you all.
Skype acting up? No. Anyway, Act 1 had to go to Whis. As much as I enjoyed Peach and Oogie Boogie returning, had to go to Whis just because of the interactions he had with Yugi's grandpa, and also the impression itself is just amazing, fantastic, perfect. Act 2, as much as I love Corey's Alucard, in my head I'm constantly comparing it to Flash's. I'm sorry, Corey.
No, it's fine.
Flash's... No one could top Flash's Alucard. It's just goddamn amazing. And as much as I'd love to give it to Master Roshi at the end, I actually wanted to give it to Kanna just because I do love Lawrence Kanna, and it was just so fitting, just this lolly voice coming from this bug leader and seeing these lines just like,
I want to milk those titties.
Give me that milk.
They're almost as big as Lady Taurus.
So yeah, Act 2 had to give it to Kanna, and Act 3...
Henshin.
I loved Cooler. Elizabeth Mipper, maybe I've heard a little too many times. And Dr. Dupin's voice, all I hear in my head is just, oh no, what happened?
What happened?
And it was melding
Oh, no.
and it was melding a little too much with Grell a bit. But I have to give it to Sebastian because it's just so smooth, so great. And honestly, you, at times, I could say that it sounds exactly like Whis, but you just differentiate it just so perfectly that I had to give it to you. That takes actual skill to pull that off.
Oh, fair enough. I thought it was points I dropped, but
But
I'll take that.
Overall, though, I have to give it to Whis. I was just blown away in Act 1 by Whis so much, especially by how well it fits. So yeah, my vote goes to Corey for his Whis.
well, thank you, and thank you for Whis being paid for that one. Really.
Alright, I think you might. Chris, who did you vote for and why?
I voted for Act 1. I went with Joker's Yugi's grandpa because it was very funny. I liked how the improv worked with that and how he worked as a senile old fool. Oh. It really gave a lot of added
This is
humor
the
to
first
it.
time I've won anything, I think.
Good job. For Act 2 goes to Lauren with her Kanna impression because, similar to what Joker was saying, it was just really funny hearing all that smack talk coming from a little dragon lolly.
I'm a dragon, I'll fuck you up.
Yeah. And for my Act 3, I went with Corey Sebastian. Because it not only did it sound like the sort of things Sebastian would say, the actual tone of it actually worked spot on with it as well, I found. It was just humorous to imagine it with Sebastian sucking on the teats of Skeletor's
Opie!
Oh, bye.
It's
Yeah. So freaky.
Opie,
Freaky enough that I actually chose that to be my overall choice. Corey
Ah.
Sebastian takes my overall point.
Oh, hell.
Holy shit.
Thank you.
Nice to see that our Act 2 and Act 3 is connected there, Chris.
Yeah.
Let's see if this trend will continue with Lauren. Who did you vote for and why?
For Act 1, I had a very, very hard time choosing between Whis and Oogie. But I think Oogie edged it out just a little bit for me because he had to react to everything. But Corey, your Whis was amazing. The impression spot on. The improv was amazing. I just think Chris's reactions were a little bit funnier.
Nah, yeah, I can agree with that.
So yeah, Act 1 went to Oogie Boogie. Act 2, Roshi almost stole the show just coming in and was like, I'm gonna film this. Like
And this
I was like-
very granted my wish.
yeah, I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna vote for. And then you came in with one more line as Alucard. I think it was like now bend over and let me fuck you. I was like, okay, no, Alucard takes this.
That was good.
Yeah, so literally, you almost won as Roshi, but then you won as Alucard anyway. So.
You got first and second place.
Well,
And then for Act 3, just because of all the torture he had to go through, I gave it to Skeletor.
Thank you.
Just because you had to, impersonate everyone.
I had it coming.
no easy task though, but well done with it.
Yeah.
My overall had to go to Alucard.
God fucking damn it.
No, Corey. No, Matt. Say, Corey, you've won.
Well, I mean, I haven't said my bits yet, have I?
No, but you still won.
Yeah, but I still want to say my bits before anything. But thank you. Yay.
Alright, Corey, who did you vote for and why? We'll pretend that we can't count to 3.
Okay. Well, no, it's just a case of, So, the people I voted for, if I'm completely honest, it was bloody difficult to narrow down who did, better and which. I'm just going to say this now, everyone, it was literally, like, by a tiny bit. So,
That's
Act
what
1,
they all say.
well, indeed it is, yes. So, Act 1, I have to give it to Oogie Boogie. Chris's Oogie Boogie was fantastic. To echo off what Lauren said, the reactions to things were brilliant. So that was like the main thing that had it for me. And just the improv and everything was just fantastic.
Thank you.
No problem. It was really good. Act 2, gotta give it a joke as Prince Charming. There was just something humorous about the whole, like mummy and like, oh, us non-humans. Oh no, everyone else is a peasant before me. They're not even humans, kind of thing. As I'm above humans. Just like this pompousness, having fun about playing with the words like that. That was brilliant. I loved every moment of that.
Thank you.
Act 3, again, it was very close for everyone, but there was just something that kind of took us away with Amy Rose that Lauren did. Just I don't know. Just something about the lines that were popping out for Amy Rose was just kind of making us giggle internally. Just like, oh, god damn it. I can actually kind of imagine Amy doing this sort of stuff. So it was like, I could kind of relate to those sorts of things. But overall, it was very difficult. But I had to say Prince Charming was just a little bit further ahead.
Yeah.
Purely based on just how over the top and almost flamboyant, you could say, was with everything. And it was just, that was what just got ahead, but honestly, everyone did fantastic with it. It was so bloody hard to pick.
Woo!
Alright, but the impressions of the week is Corey, also known as Easterbeerus.
Congrats, Corey!
I mean, that's something. Well, thank you very much. Honestly, everyone has done fantastic. So I legitimately, when you were mentioning about Sebastian being good with it, I kind of thought I was faltering quite a bit with that. So maybe that's just me being my own worst critic. But thank you for the input. Thank you for the feedback as well. It's been really appreciated.
Well, that's when we come to this part of the reading where we started doing this last reading, but we'll ask each other for a bit of advice or a bit of honesty for certain roles that we had. Like it was like, oh, I thought I did bad here, I thought I did terrible there. So, for example...
Well, but wait. Are we going to do our overall thoughts thing first?
The reading was fun. The third act was not as chaotic as I thought it was going to be. Like, writing out, I thought it was going to be way worse. Like,
it was organized chaos in the end, wasn't
it? My throat wasn't as destroyed as much impersonating everyone as Skeletor, Act 3.
Oh boy, you really chose to really fuck your throat up there, didn't you?
Not really, I'm fucking good.
Act 1 was a ton of fun interacting with Whis. That was probably my favorite moment, probably why I put it as the overall. Just the interaction is probably the best part of the reading for everyone. Yeah. And for some reason in Act 2, I just had fun imitating Todd. Good old Mr. Howard.
Yeah.
I have no idea why. That was just icing on the cake for that act.
Well, the thing is, it worked. It just
all of this
worked.
just works. We're gonna need 16 times the detail. Anyone? Any thoughts from anyone else?
Chris, I'll let you go first.
In a nutshell, just.
We all do good. We
all
do good.
Do good reading.
We do good reading. It good now. Oh. I'm shattered.
Because you drank that beer.
I'm surprised that like no one voted for Peach, coming onto Grandpa. Just like, do you want to take your clothes off? It's like,
Honestly, like I said,
yeah.
just internally, I was just going, fucking hell, what am I reading?
it was honestly so difficult for me, like I said earlier, to pick like who's the best. It's like, oh, it's just by like ever so slightly. It's like, but then there's this, but then who do I pick? So it was literally just like but if I think of it this way, I pick them, and I just had to pick one in the end. I'm like, there we go, I'm going with this, and this is the reason. But everyone was fantastic with it. Sorry, I didn't mean to sort of take that from me when you were talking there.
Oh yeah, everyone was great.
Yeah, but no, everyone was
I
fantastic.
think everyone did a great job.
Improv was just like,
Personally, I felt like I could do better with my Grell impression, but that's for later on.
That is for later. But yeah, Act 1 was so much fun. Act 2 was just weird as hell. Act 3 just was...
That was a journey on its own.
Yeah.
that was an adventure.
I got to experience my first mental breakdown during Act 1, though.
Really? I didn't notice. When did you have a mental breakdown in Act 1?
It was internally. It was literally while I was coming onto Grandpa as Peach. I was just like, "What the fuck am I reading? What? Oh, it's so hard. What the fuck?"
Oh, it's really bad. It's almost as bad as Mayor West coming on creepily. That I lost my shit on that.
I think you mean when you're Mr. Burns coming on to Adam West.
It's equally so, but still, it was still.
Hey, Yugi, Ribbit.
Rabbit.
I'd rather take that.
Alright,
I'd take that any day.
no reports from anyone?
Just, it was a crazy shit, right?
They
But
say
great job,
it's
everyone.
washed. Avoid contact.
But seriously, great job, everyone. I think the improv was on point today.
Yeah.
Aye, definitely.
Right, now we're moving on to the how could we improve? Or honest thoughts, whatever we're going
The
to
only honest thought that really pops out to me is when I was doing Skeletor and when I was impersonating the other characters.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to say, is
Don't
Skeletor...
normally have attempts where we actually impersonate someone with an impersonating voice already, so that was almost hitting new grounds.
I've been doing this for 8 years, it has happened before.
Alright.
I was gonna say, for those who that's new to, maybe like as a work, like a warm up kind of thing, or like a pre-session exercise, do something like that. Go right, do this voice, like impersonate this character, impersonating someone else, and sort of doing that to kind of adjust to it.
Good.
Possibly.
It's just when Lauren asked for if you were my CL, I didn't have like, can I do that as CL? Can I do Skeletor impersonating CL? Fucking Henshin! And
I applaud you, JP. You did well.
it's like, it was just, okay, let's have Skeletor, but let's make him sound condescending, or what he already does. Let's give him a British accent. There we go. So it's just Skeletor with a British accent, but he sounds bored as all hell.
I can't believe you've done this, Sebastian.
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 Wait, so would that be
I'm
like an
doing-
Alan Rickman being Skeletor? Ronald Weasley. It's
Ronald
Leviosa.
It's Leviosa, not
No, not
Leviosa.
fuck me.
I'm concealing an erection.
Anyone else with some honest questions?
Okay, what would you say was my strongest and weakest performance?
Peach and Kanna were your strongest off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Lizzie blended a bit too much, like with Amy, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
I wish
Yeah, I'd say that's it, really.
Oh, and Asui, yeah, but Asui only got like one line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was,
Which crab are you? Are you a crab? Which ocean are you from? Get up.
Ribbit. Corey, what about you?
I feel like this is just an ongoing thing for me, I suppose. Like getting the pitch right at times for certain voices. This was just me on a personal level. I kind of felt at times when I did Cooler and I was going to say Alucard, that's not who I mean. Cooler and Sebastian, they kind of blended at some moments, and it was that was probably just maybe it's a mind thing for me, thinking it was the case. But that's something that's kind of like just trying to make sure I can go from one voice to another, even if they're kind of similar, but still make them.
I was about
different.
to say that's where it's the problem when you have two voices that are very similar and they're talking to each other in the same act. It's like,
Yeah, because it was
they
the same.
blend together.
Yeah, it was the same tone, and it was like, hang on, is this more like Cooler, or is this more like Sebastian? And then anyways as well, like Sebastian was probably one of the weaker voices for me, so being able to try and work on that, I thought I could say no to this, but no, I'm gonna give myself this challenge. I'm gonna work towards it. I'm gonna try and do better with it, and just go in the deep end and just go fuck it and just see what happens. Basically,
Thinking about it, in Act 3, apart from Joker, all three, it's like the other three had voices that were very similar, because obviously Grell and Doofenshmirtz are similar, Amy and Lizzie are similar, and Sebastian and Cooler are similar.
yeah.
Bitch, I had to imitate every last one of you.
So he was similar to everyone, basically. My bottle decided to make
yeah,
that noise.
I had a similar experience in the Rosario Vampire reading when I did Waluigi for like a full fucking hour.
Oh my.
And then in Act 3, I had Jar Jar Binks and Marek Ishtar, and it's like, they just sounded like Waluigi because my voice was so fucking used to doing Waluigi. It's even in the bloopers.
Hey, Joker,
Yes? Yes?
that's a bit of a sticky situation.
Yeah!
Sticker returns.
Yeah, for context, we were basically just making endless jokes about Waluigi being nothing but a sticker in Smash.
I still want
yeah.
the fucking rating. I don't give a shit.
But yes, Chris, how about you?
Well, personally, I feel I did okay with Krillin. Dr.
Your Krillin's always great.
My Dr. Duisberg, I feel, was on point. As well as, what was I doing in the first one?
In the first act, you did Oogie Boogie.
Oogie.
Oh, Oogie Boogie,
Yeah,
Oogie
Oogie
Boogie.
Boogie.
So, you know, Mr. Burns, I feel like I could have done a bit better with that one, but...
I'm a big boy.
I'm a big boy, Smithers.
I'm a big boy now, Smithers.
Yeah, I feel like Grell was lacking quite a fair bit.
I think it's because Doofenshmirtz just takes a lot out of you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I made some chocolate buttons.
Today's taken a lot out of me.
Yeah, it sounds like it, mate. Hey.
Never drink during a reading, Chris. It will take you out of you.
Oh, it would have been better if I did work today.
But,
For the first time in ages.
But yes, Corey, overall, how was your first reading with us? Like, first official reading?
It was an experience. If I wanted to be vague about it. No, it was...
I think I said the same thing in my one.
Yeah, if I've got to be honest, it was a case of like, there was moments where it was chaotic.
It was something.
Yeah, the Act 3 was just chaotic, but it was like, this is somehow still working.
Yeah.
And I think we were all kind of like, oh boy, we're in for something here. So it was like, trying to keep going with that was definitely a lot on the brain power for my part. When I hang on, whereabouts are we? Keeping track of everything was quite the exercise. Even trying different voices as well, that I was like, oh, I'm not quite confident with this, but I'll still go with it. Was still a good experience, and just working with everyone else's chemistry has been fantastic. So I've said it before and I'll say it again. Thank you very much for making it an amazing experience, really.
Is an experience you'd want to repeat?
Is the Pope Catholic?
Damn it.
You're bad! You're stuck with us now.
Does the Pope shit in the woods?
Uh,
I don't know.
well,
Why?
basically,
I don't know, does he?
I mean, he might.
Because it smells like he's shat in your mouth.
Possibly has, yes. But no, to properly answer the question, yeah, I could do this again. I'd be fine with it if he's still have us again.
Yep.
Sound right?
Easily.
Indeed.
Sounds good, then. I would drink to it, but I don't have a drink, it's just water. So I will drink water to it.
Kanpai.
Can't buy this. Anyway. If you like this video, obviously leave a like so you can watch it again later. Save it to a playlist, share it to your friends, and then you can prove that you're smarter than they are. Oh wait, you can't do that yet. Wait until this is all blown over, and then we'll go to the Winchester, and then we'll show your friends the blind readings. But subscribe and you'll see more of this crazy stuff. But until that next crazy stuff happens, this has been Isabiris, also known as Corey.
Hey, daddy bye.
Lollipop, also known as Lauren.
Sayonara.
Takai, also known as Chris.
Take care, everyone. Stay safe.
and 2 meters away from each other. This is me, Lama 5, also known as Joker. Thank you for watching, and good night.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why? Why did he cross the road?
It didn't. It was 2 meters apart from the road.
Aha!
But I'm bump.
I don't know.
And
That's all I
this-
come up with on the spot.
And this reading is dated. Big Sis Peach, you're amazing. Don't know why I'm getting turned on.
What do you think?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, dear me, what a drag.
Boing, boing. Smithers, is this right? Am I supposed to say boing? Yes, Mr. Barnes. Ugh.
I'm a big boy now.
So he's being a big boy now.
I'm not a crab. I'm a princess.
I might have crabs.
Mario did sleep around a lot. Maybe he gave me crabs.
My mustache went into all sorts of earlobes.
Oh
Well, I did-
no!
What
I did hear-
happened?
Ah,
I
shit.
did hear that he did go into quite a few holes in his time. A bit strange for an Italian plumber.
Oh
Oh no! I haven't felt like this young since 1920.
Well, forgive me, but go ahead, please. Get on my back.
I'm a ride you like a Yoshi.
no!
The fuck's a Yoshi?
Well, it's like that girl over there, except imagine her wearing a big green furry outfit. I once had Yugi wear it once, but then the police came over and it's never been the same since.
How can you say that? You are my master. Accompanying you at all these times is my duty. Much like with Lord Beerus, but
I'm
pray tell
sorry,
me,
where
sleeping
are we?
right now?
I'm sorry, I kind of lost myself. What were we talking about?
Well, you were to get on my back, and well, I was
Uh,
going to be like a Yoshi.
Let me
you
give the
said.
let me give the context for this.
Her back, her nutsack,
Alright,
and her
so-
crack. I bet she even does the worst kinds of cosplay.
The
Ever
worst
heard of Bowsette?
Bowsette? What did you...
Who
I-
said
as well-
Bowsette? I got a boner now, and I don't know what to do with it.
Oh,
Ah,
dear me.
that boner should be mine. I'm a walking sack. And yes, that's true. No!
Get back here, Oogie.
Ah! She's caught me by the string!
Now time to feast.
Is that Whis growling?
Growl. Just growl. At this point, I'm not quite sure how he would growl, so... sounds more constipated, actually.
I know how that feels.
We are in a
believe me.
bathroom, after all.
Yes.
But you know, my kinky side came out.
You have no kinky side. You have either a happy, a sad, a freaking angry, and a loved one. We all played that game.
Whatever
Oh,
you do,
dear
do not remove
me.
the princess. I haven't
Oh.
felt this close to a vagina in years.
I'm sure many people would love this.
I do.
There's
I
a time-
don't.
There are times and places for this, Sue and Oogie Boogie, and now is not the time or place.
I'm Princess Peach.
And I'm Yugi's grandpa. I wish I had a name.
I'm really exhausted.
Are you the passive type?
Lauren, are you actually stripping on the upper end?
No, not yet.
What the fuck, Lord?
Just ruffling of clothes.
I'm trying to create the illusion here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my, you're already so hard.
The miracles of duct tape, my love.
What?
My blue eyes white jacket, it was cut in half by that Kaiba boy.
That's nice. My sack got torn.
Oh, I kicked it. I'm not sure what I kicked, but I kicked it.
It kicked as in the baby kicked.
No,
Don't kick the baby.
Don't kick
I also
the
kicked it
baby.
as well. But something kicked. Oh, it kicked again. And it keeps kicking.
Keep
and kicking.
Ah,
And it's still
yes.
kicking.
Oh,
Why is it kicking?
I haven't been kicked
Oh.
this much since the wife left me.
Wait, what?
I don't remember. Were we married? I don't remember. We non-peasants are constantly subjugated to these stairs. What happened to the stairs?
My parents took them down because I'm grounded, Eddie.
That's disturbing. What the fuck?
Hive mind.
I bet you can only do it from behind. I like doing it from behind.
Oh, I bet you do, you little bastard.
I like doing it dragon style with Psycho App.
I can do Destructo Disc if you like.
Oh, God.
I could do it hanging upside down.
I can...
Take me now, Alucard.
Yes, well, I can... well, I can... I'm still a virgin. SpongeBob, say something!
Aye.
We'll just ignore your lower half, and you'll have to serious us with those tits. Give me that milk.
She is saucy as fuck. Holy shit, I like her.
Somehow, I feel slightly aroused. No, ain't that very aroused.
Well, this looks fun. Mind if I join in? I have a bit of experience with people.
Alright,
I keep telling you, I'm a dragon.
Alright, first...
Dragon, people, it doesn't really matter. I'm fine with it. I'm a fucking motherfucking vampire.
I'm a space duck.
And I'd like to
What?
get on with the script.
What?
Oh, please, I've already been touching you. With my webs, not actually physically touching you. I mean, that would be child rape, effectively. Well, at least what some people would say. Okay, maybe I'll rephrase that one. That went too
I
far.
will stick my tongue up your ass.
Look, if I touch you,
Ravioli,
I'm probably
ravioli,
going to
don't glue the dragon lolly.
Damn right. Alucard, say no killing peasants.
But, Mom!
Wait, Mom? Where? You have a mommy as well? I'm going to take that as a no. Please carry on with the script, Joker. I mean, Alucard would survive a head stopping. That's twice now in the readings we've cut off Alucard's head.
A test banji wanji.
I'll tell you when you're old.
Oh my.
Oh my! I'm gonna be getting home and watching reading my magazines. Oh, this is beautiful. I gotta make sure I get this recorded. I'm sure Oolong's gonna like it. And oh dear, I think my nose is bleeding. I ran out of toilet roll. This ain't. And I'm also really sweaty.
Hey, I think you've had enough of that one line, young man.
Cough. Oh, I'm not quite a hell of a butler right now.
I've got a hell of a boner right now.
I'm one hell of a sick butler. Oh.
I exist.
I will use my coronavirus inhibitor.
My detonator.
Honestly, I think I just have a head cold.
Oh, but what
No,
about
no,
my
it's definitely
sassy?
Corona. It's definitely. You'll have to take the week off, Sebastian.
But no, I'm one hell of a butler.
No,
I can't take.
not even a hell of a butler can survive the coronavirus.
I mean,
I'll just have to look up to CL for you.
I'm gonna have to impersonate every single fucking one on this list.
Ask Skeletor.
Have fun impersonating Lizzie.
Oh, I won't.
Hey Skeletor, can you transform into my CL?
Henshin! Oh, Sebastian, I can't believe you've done this again.
Oh, God.
Oh, Baba, why do you do this to me, Lizzie?
Yes, Lizzie, why do you do this to all of us? God, another outtake again?
You have your obsessions, I have mine.
Watch it, skank.
I know. They. He. She. They. I'm losing track of.
I can
who's
swing
who now.
every way. No dick, remember?
That's not my Skeletor.
Well, I know you have a boner, but I am one hell of a butler. But
You're
I
right,
know
you
she
know.
always. I know she and he. Why are you here?
I will
Punchline.
always be here.
Oh dear.
Brother, brother, I'm haunting you.
I want to do extreme things to him too. If he transforms into my darling Sonic.
Henshin! Oh yeah! Oh, Sonic speed!
And there goes my boner.
You're too slow.
Get back here, Sonic!
Stop! How inappropriate! You just...
Wait, Henshin! I'm simply just one hell of a butler.
With the powers of the Big Getty Star and my new body, I could have many metal coolers to warm him up thoroughly, both literally and very literally.
Henshin!
Figuratively, I meant. Fuck.
Actually, I'm now Skeletor, Frieza. And as usual, little brother, you will only get these things in non-canon movies.
No.
Oh, you really had to stick the knife in there, didn't you, you little shit?
Henshin! Bitch. I am stuck in a shelter, a bus shelter. I'm so sick of impersonating CEO Sonic and Grell